Look at this guy trying to jump at me, but his friend was blocking his animation. That's funny. Dead. Yeah, I love the Buu Saga. Buu Saga is definitely my favorite. It has my favorite moments in the series. Majin Vegeta. Vegito versus Super Buu is my favorite fight in all of Dragon Ball history. I could watch Super Buu versus Vegito so many times. What else? I had another one in my mind. When Ultimate Gohan shows up and tells Buu, like, I don't want to fight you, I want to kill you. Oh. Gives me... This is not the right way. Gives me shivers every time. Majin Vegeta versus Goku, also one of my favorite fights. It's just so much great stuff. So much great stuff in the Buu Saga. Bum, 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 bum. Yo, Miner, welcome to stream. Dead. Goku was holding back, though. Who cares? As if that somehow makes it not an amazing fight. I think saying that Goku held back is a little disingenuous as well, because he wasn't holding back so much as he just didn't use Super Saiyan 3. Which, technically, yes, that means he was holding back. He didn't use his, at the time, strongest transformation. But I don't think Goku was holding back when he was trying to, like, punch Vegeta into the ground. He was fighting him, like, full on. He just wasn't using Super Saiyan 3. Which, you know, I think there's a big difference there. Like, saying that he was holding back is different from saying he just didn't use Super Saiyan 3. Personally. Or Toriyama didn't make Super Saiyan 3 until a few chapters later. That's always possible. Toriyama definitely, like, came up with stuff as he went, because, like, I always remember that story about how, Toriyama made Jiro and Android 19, and they were supposed to be, like, the villains of the Android saga, and then his editor was like, you can't have this old man and stupid clown be the final bosses of the saga or whatever, and then he made 17 and 18, and then his editor was like, you can't have these pretty teenagers be the final bosses for this saga. And then he made Cell, and he was like, you can't have this ugly cicada looking thing be the final boss for this saga. And then he, like, made, oh, 10-ton boots, let's go. And then he made, like, Perfect Cell specifically. Excuse me, please die. Go away. Ow. Nailed it. Bum, 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 bum. Hello, Dragonhead. Give me that key. It's my key. I got the ninja key. So, you know. Super Saiyan 3 was pretty close to the Majin Vegeta fight, though, so, you know. Toriyama probably had plans for Super Saiyan 3, like, going into it. Or at least the concept, even if he didn't have the exact plan for it. That editor was crazy. Yeah, I mean, like, from what I've heard. It's pretty wild that Toriyama, like, just had to make up, like, 2 other villains for whatever he was planning, because the editor was like, these are not, like, good enough to be final villains. They're, like, not as good as Frieza. Ow. Although, to be fair, Jiro and 19 being the main villains of the Android saga would have been stupid. If it had been 17 and 18, then, like, I could see it. I'm glad that they ended up with Cell, though, because Cell was a really good villain. But, like, his editor was definitely on point about, about, like, hey, we can't have Android 20 and 19 be, like, the final villains. It's not gonna fly. You would be surprised how often editors, like, I haven't done, like, deep research into this, so don't take, you know, take what I'm saying with a pinch of salt. But, like, you'd be surprised how often you hear stories about, like, an editor for a manga had, like, a hand in something major in a franchise. Like, I'm pretty sure in another big example that I have is that in Naruto, Kishimoto originally just did not come up with Sasuke as a character, like, out the gate. When Kishimoto was first making Naruto, Sasuke, like, was not a character at all, and then his editor was like, you need to have a rival, like, there needs to be some kind of, like, rival foil or whatever for Naruto, and so on his editor's recommendation, Kishimoto created Sasuke, and then Sasuke ended up being Kishimoto's favorite character to draw. And Sasuke is basically the second protagonist of Naruto. He's almost as, if not as relevant as Naruto throughout the entire show, which is crazy to think about that originally Kishimoto, like, wasn't even going to make him until an editor was like, you need to have like a rival or something. You think you could just walk in here and take our Dragon Ball? You're sorely mistaken. It's my pine box. Well, don't say I didn't warn you. All right, Ninja Boss, bring it on. Prepare to get Goten. Oh my goodness, he can teleport. What the heck? Ow. Don't nothing personnel kid me, you piece of garbage. Ah, dang it. There we go, there we go. Get Kami Kamiha'd, you idiot. Imagine losing to a 7-year-old that can't even pronounce Kamehameha. Yo, level 100, 24 stat points I need to use. Kami Kamiha level 2, let's go. That's what I've been waiting for, punch. No, that's my pine box. All right, so fun little facts for anyone who doesn't know this in Boo's Fury. I didn't know this for the longest time when I played as a kid. But if you go punch this pine box, you get Goku's hat. And if you wear Goku's hat whenever you level up, you get, also it's spelt wrong. But when you level up, you get 4 stat points instead of 3. So it literally just makes you, like, way stronger. 6-star ball. Really? Kami Kamiha? I think it's canonical that Goten mispronounces it. Oh no, I can't punch because I'm standing on the save. Oh my goodness, this does so much damage now. I'm pretty sure in the show Goten mispronounces it, so it's actually really cool that the game keeps that bit of lore. Dude. This thing is doing like 5 times as much damage just based off of the level up to the attack. Apparently, Oda, the creator of One Piece, tells his editors they need to sleep with their phones in case he ever wants to change anything in the middle of the night. That's really funny. That is really funny. Get your power up to 100, and then we'll give you 50 endurance. And now we'll probably focus on endurance and strength a little bit here. But yeah, it's crazy to think about, like, you know, when you talk about series like manga and anime, which are adapted from manga and whatnot, you think about, like, there is one dude who is, like, behind it. Like, the writer of Naruto is Kishimoto, the writer of One Piece is Oda, etc. But while they are, like, they're the dudes in charge, it's their thing, and I assume, at least to, like, mostly, for the most part, what they says goes. I don't know if maybe they, like, the deals they might have with, like, Shonen Jump and stuff, if maybe some things they have to bend the knee on. I'm not sure on how that works. But, like, for the most part, what they say goes, but also they have editors who are like, no, you should do this, or like, I really think you should do this. And then as a result, they're like, all right, you know what, you're right, I'll do that. So there are some things that are not necessarily like, yeah, this was 100% Kishimoto, or this was 100% Toriyama who made this decision or said to do this. It might have been an editor who was like, hey, Kishimoto, you should really include this character, or you should really, like, have something like this happen. Die. It's crazy. Yeah, now we get 4 stat points per level up, so we need to switch the Goku hat onto whatever character we're playing as whenever we get a different player. Or a different character, I mean. Different player. I'm the only player. Please don't replace me. Please. I want to keep playing the game. I'm having fun. Dude, this does so much now. When we were in the desert and I was trying to use Kami Kamiha to, like, do damage, I was like, man, I could have sworn that if you put stat points into it, these energy attacks would do way more damage than this. Is it really, like, this bad? And it was just because I hadn't gotten them to level 2 yet. Once they hit level 2, their damage just skyrockets in output. Like, shooting Kamehameha is doing more damage than our punches are. I don't have enough ki to use it right now, though, so, you know, back to punching it is. I could drink a bunch of cream soda, but, you know. They share level up stat points? No, no, no. Each character has their own individual points. So, like, Goten leveled up to level 4, so he has 4 points to spin. I usually wait until I level up 3 or 4 times and then do a bunch of stat dump at once instead of each individual level up. But, each character, when they level up, they get stat points. But they can share equipment. So, like, I'm using this equipment on Goten right now, but when I start playing as Trunks again, I'm gonna take it off of Goten and put it on Trunks. So that way Trunks gets the +4 stat instead of the +3 stat. But each character has their own individual stats. And when they level up, they each get their own individual stat points. It's just that one piece of equipment is very useful in getting more stat points. Dude, it's insane. Hey, dude. Bye, dude. Idiot. Ow. My face. What level did we get Goten to here? Level 101. Not bad, not bad. So that's... What was that our 3rd or 4th Dragon Ball, chat? I think that was our 3rd one, wasn't it? Whee! Goten 101, how to become the youngest Super Saiyan to ever live. Exactly. Hello, airship. What you got for me? Some people to murder? I love murdering people. One of my favorite pastimes. I wish we could get the 10-ton armbands. That'd be really nice right now. Give me that Goku hat. That's my Goku hat now. Unequipped from Go. You have to be level 100 to wear it! No! Well, you'll get it when you're level 100. Oh my word, that did so much damage. Trunks. Trunks. It's not that serious. Thanks for the jade chestplate. Get half off your Goten 101 classes at the Super Saiyan bargain sale. Sponsored by Vegeta, Prince of all Saiyans. Pilaf's place is around here, and that's a Trunks barrier for some reason. It's weird how this is a Trunks barrier and not a Goten barrier. Game saved. Punch. Let's go. Dude, I love the music in this game. It's like good music, but definitely there's a high level of nostalgia for it for me. Like, if I played this game for the first time today, I would still like this music. I'm very confident that I would still like it. But, like, because of the nostalgia factor, I love it even more. Hey, bud. Ow. Ow. Goodbye. How does Pilaf afford all of these people working for him? Especially when he's been beaten by a child so many times. Oh, I love this. Boop. We just get to use Pilaf's own. Why are Pilaf's own cannons aimed at his castle? This guy is so incompetent. That guy was getting ready to go to a wedding, I guess. Game saved. Hi, guys. Well, chat. What do you guys think about this very suspicious-looking cracked wall? I might have made Trunks too strong. His ability to one-punch everything is reaching Saitama levels. I want that. Okay, good. Sometimes when something lands next to a, hey, ghosts. Sometimes when something like that lands so close to where the screen changes, I think is there a breakable wall in here, but it's just like super hard to see? No. Hey, stop being invisible so I can punch you, you stupid ghost. Come on. Okay, goodbye. Pilaf is literally employing vampires now. Is there really nothing in here? What's the purpose in this room? How does he punch so hard? Boosted stats from items or just the level and equipment? My level, and I pumped everything into strength. I literally just put all of Trunks' almost all of Trunks' statistics into strength because I wanted him to be the punch hard guy. Also, the gate for this area said, hey, be level 80, and I'm level 99. So I'm not, you know, I'm like a little over leveled for this section, but with the way that this Dragon Ball, 69 endurance, nice. With the way that this section of the game is laid out, the Dragon Ball hunt, you end up being over leveled for some of them, depending on the order you do. No stat up challenge is possible, but it's a pain. Is that the way to optimize stats in the game? Pump everything into one main stat? Probably. There is a cap, though. Like, you see right here, I can't take Goten's power over 101 because it can't go higher than his level. But, I mean, if you want to make the game a breeze, probably the best thing to do is drop literally every statistic you get into strength and then just always punch. What the heck? My controller must have dislodged for a second there and then reconnected. That was weird. But, if you want to play like we can definitely always win, then or make the game a breeze, pump everything into strength and then just always punch before you get punched, basically. I like to spread it out though because it's more fun that way. Strength and power. Strength is punch, power is ki blast. That uses power, that uses strength. And then endurance is how much damage you take, I believe. I think. I'm switching to Goten right here, by the way, because we are going to need to put the Goku hat back on him. I'm switching back to Goten here because I vaguely remember the dialogue here, and I like the dialogue here better if you're Goten as opposed to being, Trunks. Actually, let's not be Super Saiyan 4. It makes more sense that way. Hey, Pilaf. Hey, what are you doing here? Wait a second. You're not Goku? No, I'm not Goku. Oh, I was worried for a second there. Goku's my dad. What? I'm looking for Dragon Balls. Have you seen any around here? You've got to be kidding me. I won't let you have my Dragon Ball. Oh my goodness, he's got a giant door. Oh my goodness, he's got a cool, giant, edgy robot. Hey, Pilaf. Can't hit Pilaf for some reason. Sup, dude? You're like really slow. I'm gonna... No, don't guard my ki blasts. That's rude. Stop guarding. There we look at that damage output. Oh, baby. This is what you get when you're level 100. Level 102. All right, suck it, Pilaf. Okay, I give up. Take the Dragon Ball. I'm getting too old for this. Yo, 3-star ball. Mine. Yeah, I like doing that boss fight as Goten because... Oh, hi, guys. Fancy seeing you here. I like doing that boss fight as Goten because Pilaf is like, Goku! I also like to imagine that when Goten says, like, Goku's my dad, Pilaf isn't shocked because, like, how did this guy's kid find me as well? I like to imagine that he's like, how did that kid have children? Like, how did Goku have kids? It makes no sense. I don't remember how to get past this rock here. I don't recall. There's probably like a Z exhibit or a Hercule exhibit behind it. We'll worry about that later. Trunks, you punch way too hard, brother. Is it a Goten rock? It shouldn't be. When things are restricted to specific characters, they normally are just level barriers. and they tell you which character can break that barrier by giving them, by color coding them. There's alternate ways you could do this place? Yeah, I know that you can go multiple different ways to go through here. I've done it before. By the way, I love Flame Kamehameha leveling up because it just gets one more fireball, is what it does. I love that. Can you just break that rock from the other side? Is that how it works? Maybe that's how it works. Doesn't seem like there's anything else here. You most definitely did see a cracked wall in the south. I think you can't break it from this side, though. I've just learned. I thought I would be able to break it from this side. I have to break it from the other side. Like Wolfen was saying in chat, there are multiple pathways to take here. It's weird how they, like, kind of bar you off from doing them backwards, though. Like, if you want to use the different paths, you have to go in the correct order. Like, you can't break breakable walls from behind for some reason, which I don't really understand. And honestly did not remember until this point. I think I just stole that guy's monocle. That dude had sunglasses on. Why did he also have a monocle? He wanted to look cool and fancy at the same time? That seems a little illegal, to be real with you. Oh, okay, yeah. It's a weird perspective change, too. Give. We're barely getting experience from these guys. You can tell how overleveled I am. Why did that vampire have sneakers, dude? The heck is this vampire doing with sneakers? What is this ghost doing with a hamburger? Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell. What is this ghost doing with a hamburger? That's more Dragon Ball in a nutshell than it is Dragon Ball Z in a nutshell, but you get my point. Give. Hey, dude. Bye, dude. No. Anyways, I'm checking every nook and cranny, by the way, in case we run into a Z fighter exhibit or a Hercule exhibit. Because we do want to collect them all by the end of the playthrough. Nope, not that way. Goodbye. Ow. Ba-da-da-bum. Lilith, welcome to stream. How you doing? Hello. There's a little pathway down over here. What's that about? I love murdering animals and stealing their food, dude. All right, yeah, that's the room that I thought it was. What's down here?